Pull up a seat and check the technique. Turn up the speakers and the tweeters. You can catch me. Overdose of Hennessy. Fine host of pedigree. Sticky green is the remedy. I lit it up. She hit it and seen 10 of me. Back to the floss and dope with
the Ryan Stewart Show is on the way.
Like Nas Esco. Nigga, let's roll. I can show you how to get it on the low. Kicking flows, pipping hoes on the stroll. It's a daily routine. Niggas sticking to the script like a bitch in Maybelline. Some niggas want the money and some niggas want the fame. Some niggas want it all. Weighing heavy in the game. Pushing heavy on your brain. Switch a lane to entertain. Blowing suckers out the brain. That's why I'm potent as the cane. There's a million ways for you to try to step and get played. Just remember one thing. We ain't nothing you can tame. There's a million ways to ride. You want it? Choose one. Still dipping in the pain. Blowing on the blunt. Jealous niggas wanna stunt, they don't be riding like that. If it wasn't for the music, I'd be pulling the strap. There's a million ways to ride, you want it? Choose one, still dipping in the bay, blowing on the blunt. Jealous niggas wanna stunt, they don't be riding like that. If it wasn't for the music, I'd be pulling the strap.
Homie, ain't nothing changed me, I'm still riding on gold. Sit the hand puffin' tank, still fucking with the hoes. Withdraw from the bank, got my left hand froze. Take a 5-minute break, now I'm back with the flows. Who said the game was gonna phase me?
Guess what? The Ryan Stewart Show. 2 minutes away. 2 minutes.
If she pregnant, I'll accept it, but I hope that Jimmy saved me. That West Rider shit. Niggas smashing, getting high with an extra clip. See me flash a nigga lay low. It's just the way the game goes. Push back, slow your roll. Even though I spit it cold, lightning strikes like spinal cords and baby seats. Niggas lean back. Right. I come off, son. I'm on one. Sorry, I don't hold my tongue. I just let it hang, man. Deep like we gang bang. Bleed from the same veins. Black card maintain. Throw them things.
There's a million ways to ride. You want it? Choose one. Still dipping in the bay, blowing on the blunt. Jealous niggas wanna stunt. They don't be riding like that. If it wasn't for the music, I'd be pulling the strap. There's a million ways to ride. You want it? Choose one. Still dipping in the bay, blowing on the blunt. Jealous niggas wanna stunt. They don't be riding like that. If it wasn't for the music, I'd be pulling the strap. There's a million ways to ride. You want it? Choose one. Still dipping in the bay, blowing on the blunt. Jealous niggas wanna stunt. They don't
1
be
minute.
riding like that.
1 minute. 1 minute, Ryan Stewart, you're on.
Jealous niggas wanna stunt, they don't be riding like that. If it wasn't for the music, I'd be pulling the strap.
Oh, what's the matter, baby? Tired of waiting? Ladies and gentlemen, dogs and poodles, guess who's back?
Fresh off the Plizzane! You know my dang name!
Back from Radio Exile, The Carpool Drop-Off, and Donuts with Dad.
Mr. Mom, let's pick a kid up, drop a kid off.
For everybody's favorite line stepper, the wait is finally over.
We used to rabbit dance all the time, all around the city. Behind Toys R Us, behind the Kroger store. There's a dumpster right behind that BB&T bank. But then I got married.
It's about time for the Ryan Stewart Show.
Hot like hot sauce.
Right about now, you're about to be possessed by the sounds of MC Raw Face and DJ Easy Rock.
Hit it!
Good afternoon. I'm here to thank God every minute of every day. What up, though? This is the Ryan Stewart Show, y'all. What's up? Oh, man. I thank all y'all so much for... Please be quiet for a second. I thank all y'all so much for coming back to hang out with your boy, and I thank all y'all for being in the chat room, man. What up? Yes! I really enjoyed this. I really enjoy this. This is like one of the highlights to my week. I mean, it's chasing my kids all week long, being at the help desk at the school, monitoring the library, being in the hallway, playing golf. Yeah, it's those things. But then this pops up on the counter, and I'm like, yes.
Right.
Let's do it, man. How you doing, man?
I'm doing fantastic.
Great show, man. Great show.
Appreciate it. So you're listening to the Ryan Stewart Show. I have a scheduling conflict tomorrow.
I understand.
And so you had to do your show today
or
Friday.
Thank you for the option to do it today or Friday.
We actually have the Amici Cup this weekend as well. The big fight going on this weekend.
So much going on this weekend. The P3 event. Delta Mu chapter of Omega Psi Phi, the North Fulton Qs. A lot going on in the city this weekend, man.
Yeah.
Farrakhan coming in town.
Yeah. So you trying to go see that?
No, I'm not going.
What?
I got no beef with Minister Farrakhan. I got no problem. And don't you start nothing. You got that look on your face where you're going to start something. But I'm cool. Yeah, I'm cool.
What time is that?
That's like around 6 or 7, I believe, right towards the wind down of P3.
That's not any secret thing, is it?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. So, Minister Louis Farrakhan is speaking at our national headquarters, the Q's national headquarters this weekend.
Yep.
He's getting honored in some type of way.
Yes.
And it's available. The bros are available to go see it if they want.
Yep.
And I think we got conflicts. So I think we're going to be playing golf and doing a bunch of other stuff we already had scheduled.
Early, man, and then I got the P3 event where I'm the co-chair of our, P3, which is P&O Poetry and Paintings event that the Delta Mu Bros do. Our second annual. It's our third annual P3
Right, I was about to say this is the third time.
Right,
yeah.
But it's our second signature event of the year. So it's going to be a real good time, man. But let's talk some sports, sir.
Hey, man, Kyrie Irving is traded to the Boston Celtics for Isaiah Thomas. So now it's him and Gordon Hayward there in Boston. I know you're like the biggest LeBron James fan in the world.
Right.
First of all, what are your thoughts about Kyrie wanting to be out of Cleveland? And what do you think about this deal?
I don't get it. If you're Kyrie, of course you re-upped before you knew LeBron was coming. Mm-hmm. Maybe you wouldn't have re-upped if you knew LeBron was coming. Okay? But you did your time. You did your 3 years with LeBron.
They won a ring.
And they won a ring. They could have won 2. Last year, there was nothing that they could have done. But if you got cards in your hand and LeBron's one of the cards, I'm not tossing that card out of my hand. Not me.
Yeah, but LeBron was about to toss him, though.
Well, you don't know that.
You don't think so?
You don't know that.
Well, that's true.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think LeBron wants talent. You saw the well wishes that LeBron gave the boy on Twitter where he pretty much retweeted what someone else did with Kyrie's jersey, and they put the letter on the jersey, and he's like, yeah, that's the only way you can look at this. The kid's been great. Yeah, okay. He showed the kid love on his way out, but I'm not tossing LeBron if he's on my team. But on the other hand, conversely, I get him wanting his own situation. I get that.
Right.
He's got his ring. He can always say, I've got a ring. The odds of him winning 6 more to be like one of the greats, I doubt it's happening. But I get him wanting his own team.
We got into a debate about this yesterday. We were doing an interview with my man Brandon Peters downtown, and I made the comparison. I made the comparison to Allen Iverson and Kyrie Irving. Like I almost have them on the same level as far as talent-wise, skill-wise. You disagree?
I think they're both superstars, but that Iverson is the superstar.
Right. I mean, right. Kyrie's much younger. He got another 10 years in the NBA.
I'll take Iverson's body of work at this point in Kyrie's body of work, and I'll still take Iverson, man. Mm-hmm. I think both players are great, but I think Iverson is much more of a superstar than Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
I agree with that.
Okay.
But skill set, though, you can see the comparison, I guess is what I'm asking.
I can see the comparison, but I think that Kyrie plays the game like today's players, and Iverson played the game like those days players, the Olajuwons and the Barkleys and the Jordans and the Magics. So I think he's a tougher, mental and physical, more tougher than Kyrie is.
Okay,
if that makes any sense.
I
want that.
Right.
I went out to my godson's game. Shouts out to you, Jai. I know you're in school. You better not be listening, but peep the podcast. I went out to his scrimmage last Friday. And one of the things that I noticed was how big and chiseled the kids are because they're working around the clock now, year round.
Right.
We had fat kids because a lot of kids didn't work when they weren't with the team.
Yeah, these kids work year round.
Okay, these kids work year round. But what I also noticed was they don't have the size of heart that we had as athletes.
Right.
I mean, literally, if a coach told us to run through a fence, we would run through a fence.
Right.
And now I can hear these guys questioning the coaches on the sideline and or not being coached on the sideline.
Wow.
I don't want that athlete if I get to pick between the two. I'll take Iverson all day over Kyrie.
Yeah, it's this AAU era that we're living in. It's different now. You're right.
And a lot of people forgot about when it comes to AAU era. You just mentioned it. Baby Zeke, which was what I call Isaiah Thomas, Baby Zeke and Kevin Love played together in AAU basketball.
Wow.
Yeah, so I think this move is huge in so many different dynamics for the Cleveland Cavaliers, man. I think they win in this. They win in this trade big time.
The Cavs.
Yes. I like what Boston's done.
Right.
I like Kyrie going down there and being with Brad Stevens. I think Brad Stevens can probably make him a better player because it's apparently he was seeking to be with a team that's got a real good coach. Mm-hmm. But, man, Cleveland killed. Dude, they're going to get a 2018 first-round draft pick, and they're probably going to be top 5, if not number 1.
Yeah, it's based on Brooklyn's record this year.
There's no doubt that LeBron's still going to stay with this team now. Baby Zeke's going to be here at least 2 more years. Mm-hmm. This is a huge trade for Cleveland and LeBron.
Okay, so do either one of these teams, we'll move on in a second, but do you think either one of these teams, based on these moves, the draft picks that they had this year, can beat the Golden State Warriors in the NBA Finals?
I think Cleveland got deeper, and if they hit their shots, that they can compete with the Golden State Warriors. I do. I think there's no doubt in my mind that Cleveland and Boston are now the crown jewels of the East, okay? But, yeah, between those two crown jewels of the East, who can compete against the crown jewels of the West, which is the Warriors better? It's Cleveland, no doubt. Yes, and they got LeBron. LeBron's still the best in the game, man. Mm-hmm. He's still the best in the game.
All right.
I like this a lot for Cleveland.
Topic number 2. The Odell Beckham Jr. hit the other night, man, on Monday Night Football. Defensive back came down on the side of his knee after he comes down with a completion. And it looked very scary. It looked like an ACL. He could be done for the year, but actually they're saying it's just an ankle. We have gone back and back over the type of hits these defensive backs are placing on wide receivers now.
What play do we always go to? Which 2 players
I talked about it on my show the other day. Chris Gamble and Dante Culpepper many years ago.
That's it.
And I just don't get it. I think it's chicken shit. Mm-hmm. You think it's fine. It's football. You played in the NFL. Mm-hmm. What are your thoughts about the hit you saw the other night and these players having to decide whether to hit somebody in the knee or in the head?
The Chris Gamble play when he was coming up on Dante Culpepper.
We argued about that back and forth for a long time, man.
Culpepper was 250 pounds, man. Chris Gamble was 190, 205. I mean, there's dumb and there's smart. And as a player, if you're taking a shot on a guy that size, you're not going to go and try to body up Dante Culpepper, even though he's a quarterback. So we will never agree on that. But in this situation, this was a chicken doo-doo play, and not because of the reason you're saying. Mm-hmm. Because as a player, I know I'm attacking OBJ's legs, and this is a preseason game. This game doesn't even matter.
Oh, so you're saying it's worse, it's chicken shit because it's preseason, not because of the actual hit, though.
No, not because of the hit. If this hit would have taken place in the regular season, I get it because you got OBJ out there on the island with him. The best way for you to take a shot is to take your shot low and catch him. I mean, that's just... That's it.
But let me ask you this.
Yes.
And this is the Ryan Stewart Show.
It is.
I mean, God forbid I talk too much during your show.
Please, man, please. Quiet down, guys. It's okay. It's okay.
You read your Bible.
Yes.
Do unto others as you would have them do unto you.
Correct.
In a position where you're coming down with the football and you're not even looking.
Right.
Would you be okay with a player hitting you in the same fashion that he hit Odell Beckham Jr. the other night?
It depends on the situation. If it's a situation like Culpepper and Gamble,
say you're Culpepper, okay. Say you're Odell Beckham Jr. the other night.
Okay.
Would you not say after that, if you took the hit,
right.
If you were one of those guys, that wasn't dirty?
I would say, man, what the hell you doing in that situation, in the preseason situation? Man, what the hell you doing?
In the regular season, you'd be like, oh, that's fine. You went for my knees, and I was looking the other way.
This is what I do. I want to feel the play. I'm gonna get you down how I see fit. The decision is mine to make. Now, keep in mind, too, man, that these upper echelon players, these A-plus players, know that they're about to take this shot, too, so they, too, must protect themselves. Yeah, he needs to know, okay, I need to get my feet off the ground, or I need to roll. Something. I can't have my cleats planted in the ground in this situation. It's a two-way street. But the game is too fast for you to be thinking about, okay, I'm not going to take this knee shot.
Yeah, but what happened to tackling people? Like we talk about the knees and the head, then you got from the